think this is also another hero that Emo should be able to scale very, very comfortably on.
Yeah, he knows the hero inside out.
Yeah.
I've seen him win a matchup with Mirana versus TA, which historically is completely TA favorite. It should be. I believe it still is, but he just knows the hero very well to be able to
Counter the hero.
Yeah, counter it and abuse it in proper ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like pretty solid TA game.
Is that a raise?
Yeah, the Razor ban, that's interesting. So Death Prophet is still an availability.
They might be thinking about Troll as well on the side of IG,
yes.
so they ban out the Raze.
That's a good call. Yeah, Ursa's banned out by Vici Gaming. I would want to see them final ban Troll, I think.
Yeah, Vici Gaming, they're banning Wraith King or Troll, most likely. Or Troll or Terrorblade, I would say. But Troll probably the strongest one to ban. Whatever they ban, it's going to be a little bit crowded in the triangle for IG.
Agreed.
Troll.
There goes Troll. So they're basically trying to force them to pick
Wraith King or
Wraith King
Terrorblade.
or Terror.
Both
And
of these-
it would be better if they picked It would be better for Vici if they picked Wraith King, right? Because of the Wukong's command setup that you mentioned.
Yeah, I think TB is stronger in.
Weaver.
See, they go with...
Weaver?
Hey, you called it!
Yeah,
You called it!
I think this makes actually a lot of sense. More so than Wraith King or Terrorblade or Troll, because they did need a hero that's a semi-carry. They didn't need a hero that's going to be pushing TA out of the triangle 13 minutes in. They needed a hero that can actually fight early on, and Weaver is exactly that. You go Falcon Blade, Maelstrom, and that's pretty much all you need from the early game. You don't need to go into the triangle and farm up Ancients for 10 minutes.
So the last pick is for Old 11, right?
I would like
Yes.
Nature's Prophet.
Wouldn't be bad, actually.
Yeah.
Some more range, good hero versus the egg as well.
CK.
I was thinking about it.
That was very nice of you to think about it before saying no, it's fine.
The reason I say Prophet is because I want an offlaner to scale also. Because IG has these two semi-carries, then I want scaling to come from
This is
Vici.
Oh,
perfect.
Beastmaster.
It was banned out in the last two games. We forgot completely about it, but it's really good. It gives you some extra attack speed versus the Phoenix egg as well. It gives you those Necros versus the Weaver. It's not very easy to roar anyone here, but it gives you objective taking possibilities as well.
Shreds TA's refraction also with all the units.
It's a really good Old 11 game once again. I'm not so sold on the IG's draft once again. I'm
But it's
inclined to say
TA.
Vici. Yeah, it's Emo TA. It's Weaver as well.
Phoenix
Mars is really nice.
Crazy team fight.
But Beastmaster on the other hand, and you have a much easier way towards the late game with the Monkey King.
Yeah.
This is so hard, but we have to pick. You can't just sit in the middle.
Yeah, I've been on the IG side the whole day. I won't sit on the middle. I'll go on their side once more. Let's see it. Emo TA. I've been talking about this mid laner for the whole DPC season. Let's see what he can do on the major stage.
I'll go with Vici because I think it's gonna be it's very interesting to hear wildcard Chinese team dethrones the first place DPC Chinese team.
So you're going for the storyline and you're going for the draft. Oh man, I don't know.
Heart versus brain.
Oh man, I really like Monkey King, but I really like the Phoenix. Give me IG.
Okay.
I'll take IG.
I respect it.
Again,
The whole
very
series
close.
is very even drafts.
Well, this is game 3. We'll see how these teams do in the final game to remain in the upper bracket. IG versus Vici Gaming. Take it away, Black and MLP.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are officially here for game 3 between IG and Vici Gaming. It is, of course, MLP and Black joining you once again. Black, the panel very divided between these two teams as to who had the better draft. I'm very intrigued to see what you're thinking about this.
I am quite liking the Vici draft here. I think Monkey King is just one of those heroes, you know, where TA, if you're not completely snowballing, once you're stuck in that Wukong, you're just completely dead. They have Beastmaster to control the Weaver as well as TA as well. So I'm favoring VG quite a bit here. But again, you know, it's IG. If anybody can outplay teams, it's IG. They are insanely skilled individually.
And they certainly are, and even last game, it was quite close at the end. Vici just barely managed to kind of scrape through and get to that high ground, but we'll see how this one turns out. Their draft does look pretty nice. At least for now, they are going to just be around those 10, or rather 0-minute bounty runes. Looks like it should be a 2 for 2, unless Flyfly could sneak one away, but that's not going to be the case. Old 11 and PYW will be able to secure. Not daring enough indeed.
He would have died for it, so I'm on his side here. I wouldn't have done it either. A little bit too risky for one bounty rune that you might not even get because there's 2 heroes clicking against you. And I really hope TA is going to have a good game because they got a ninja joke prepared.
Do you really? You were.
Yeah, but I'll only bring it if he's owning, because otherwise.
Okay. You were telling me about your dad jokes earlier on. I got to tell you, like they weren't very good.
I do love them. I do love them.
They aren't very good. I think we should just avoid them for the viewers' sake, maybe. We'll see though. I want Emo to do a good job, but at the same time, if I'm going to hear another black joke, I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it.
I mean, you can say what you want. You were enjoying it, and you loved it. You know, you might be putting on a tough act now for the viewers, but you were cracking up. You know it. You know it.
I'll give you that. Of course, mid lane, we do see Emo up against Ori. Again, Ori so far having a very good time, doubling the CS of the TA. In this matchup, Black, who has the advantage just based off heroes?
So Void Spirit is gonna do just fine until like level 3, but the higher the levels go, the better TA is gonna be here. Level 4, level 5, especially level 6, like Void Spirit is gonna be in a heap of trouble here. He'll have to find a lot of rotations, and TA will be free farming here. Probably leading him into very good, you know, Desolator timing.
Top lane. EY already can take a fair bit of damage. He'll get the Aphotic Shield out, and Empoyo even helping with the Boundless Strike to make sure he could run away. He's just fine. Was down at the bot lane as well. You'll see PYW and Old 11 around. Of course, again up against Flyfly and the Phoenix. A lot was being said about the Weaver, and you know maybe it being a little bit underwhelming. Do you agree about that with the Weaver pick? Do you find it underwhelming, or do you think it's quite strong right now?
I think the hero in general is quite strong, and in this game in particular they needed it because they picked the hero like TA. You can't pick a hard carry with the TA. It just doesn't make any sense. TA herself is not a hard carry, but a carry that takes a lot of space on the map, you know. Weaver makes perfect sense. A hero that can be active early. You buy this Maelstrom, did a lot of damage, except what they needed. However, if Weaver somehow ends up losing the lane, hero is gonna be very bad. Like Weaver is a hero that really relies on winning lane, transitioning into a strong mid game.
It is. Of course, you can get caught out very easily as well by the Raw into the arrow setup. It's just a lot of answers to the Weaver to boot. Top lane, Kaka. He jumped on Poyo. Spike gonna come out, save the day. The miscoil, not gonna be quite enough. DY, he won't go for the dive with the Aphotic Shield. Just leave Kaka to salve up. We'll just be happy with the regen being kind of taken out.
I want to see what item build Weaver is going for here. See this old school Linken's build against the spell like Roar, or if he just goes into the more traditional Maelstrom pickup now that we always see. It's very iffy. Like it's a tough Weaver game. If you get Roared, you probably die. You get Arrowed, you die. You get Initiated on by Void Spirit, you die. There's a lot of ways to die this game. And they don't have any save.
But what kind of itemization could you go for in this Weaver? Because even the BKB is not going to help through the Raw. Lincoln's maybe, but we never see it anymore.
Yeah, we have to just wait and see how we should play, like more defensively or offensively. The offensive build would be like Maelstrom into BKB. The defensive build would be like Linken's, probably Maelstrom, just to make sure you can't get caught. But either way, it's you will have to outplay as Weaver here. Taking a lot of damage here on DY.
You're right, power runes do spawn up. Rune for Emo.
Wow, it's a perfect rune for TA, of course. Be able to pump jungle is a little bit faster. Arrow, nice arrow.
EYW, he secures the first blood. Very nice arrow there. Now Kaka going to be in a spot of danger. DY, he's moving in. He has the miscall and he'll get the kill. It should be a return kill for JT. He does manage to pick it up, but I suppose as the Abaddon killing off the pause 4 line, you're going to be pretty satisfied with that.
You were very happy.
Gaming.
Like, JT kind of debated Kaka, you know? He faked his spear like 3-4 times. Kaka was like, yo, bro, you're gonna spear him or what? And then ends up falling. I don't think he expected to die there.
TP straight down the bot lane.
Bounty runes. Really make it a time though. Should be able to steal at least one of them.
Yeah, taken away from Ori.
Void Spirit. Yeah, Void Spirit will arrive there and be like, huh? Where?
Arrow.
Nice arrow dodge. This is the problem here with Weaver. Oh, Kaka coming from behind. Good impale.
Old 11 gonna get caught and he'll die. Very nice pick off there from Kaka, and he's been very good on this line, just very impactful every time.
Yeah, I didn't need that. Like as we said, Weaver needs to win lane. It's not an easy lane at all against the Beastmaster boards. They just have too much health and deal too much damage. It was a very good gank. I think they still need to kill him 1 or 2 more times here on a Beastmaster.
Emo.
Yeah, okay. You can already see 40 CS to Void Spirit's 26. And there's not much you can do about it, you know, like it's just terrible matchup for the Void Spirit. He's doing pretty well, all things considered.
That he is. I suppose that DD rune really did help out earlier on. You've got Kaka still there, securing more power runes to boot. Like, you've got the invis right there. Emo should be able to get in range to pick it up. In fact, Kaka takes it himself. It's like you don't have the bottle anyway.
Even the sentry, the ops ward as well. Just placed it a little bit too close to the lane, so that sentry caught both of it.
Jump in.
Careful here on the Void Spirit.
Ori gets stunned up. Arrow is going to fly to try and help out, and it does land onto Emo. He'll turn around now with the Astral Step. Emo getting low, but not low enough. The refraction will save him. While that was happening, down a bot lane, Old 11 gets taken out. Fly manages to pick one up on the Weaver.
Exerting a lot of pressure here onto the mid lane, then forcing Vici to beat 3 heroes there, and making perfect usage of it by killing the lone Beastmaster. And I saw Weaver queue up the Ring of Hell, but it's just a debate. He's actually going to the Javelin.
EYW now.
To the Mirana. Starfall dealing a ton of damage, of course, one of the best nukes in the game this early on. Easy kill for him. He's actually really farmed on this Mirana, like he's level 5 already.
One of the perks of the Mirana, right? You could just go into the jungle, just snipe those neutral creeps. If you get a couple kills like that, it's very easy to level up. It should be a very nice game for our Mirana this game, but we'll see.
Yeah, not too much action happening here. I'm still waiting for the rotations of the Void Spirit, which will inevitably be happening. But it's not an easy gank by any means. Like, Mars is not the easiest kill, and neither is Weaver. They probably need the Raw for it. Still missing a quarter of a level. Once that Raw is up, you know, on Raw into Arrow, probably just gonna see a dead Weaver. Especially with that Necro pickup now.
You can already see PYW just waiting around for that moment. Meanwhile, Emo, he's gonna have a DD rune, so there is some kind of turn potential here from IG. They do react fast enough after that Raw does come out, but we should see it now. Fly, he's gonna move in. Old 11, he's out of vision, but the Sakuchi not gonna end fast enough, and now the Moonlight being committed.
They saw it in.
They did. They have a sentry anyway, just in case, and looks like that initial Moonlight shadow is not really gonna lead to much.
His level 6 actually was so damn fast on his Mirana here. Faster than Beastmasters. Good D-Ward here.
Old 11.
See when they choose to use that Raw. It should result in the kill because Radiant has no save whatsoever. Whoever gets Raw chooses there very easily. Ori also making his way bottom here. They want to look for this Weaver. And they get him here. He's gonna be a little bit too careless.
Already used up. Ori trying to break the gap. No, he won't Astral Step in. He'll wait it out. Fly going to be safe for now. Aether Remnant to scout on the tree line. Still Fly is allowed to just kind of Sakuchi around. Ollie's there just in case he needs the help, and well, Vici, they just don't seem to find the opening. Or he's going to stick around for a bit longer, but looks like it might already be over.
Making his way back to middle. Potentially looking for a lion kill here together with the Mirana. They're gonna get spotted by a trap right away. Emo already level 10. He's out-leveling the clock, which is always an insane achievement.
Right now, moving in, Ori should see them. Kaka, he gets the soul. Emo now, moving in, Ori should see them. Kaka.
On its super good timing here on the Battle Fury. If it continues this way, it's gonna be at around minute 12-13, which is gonna pose a huge problem because we said this Monkey King potentially can be unstoppable.
Emo have his refraction burned out by that urn from PYW, but that'll be it. They won't actually jump in. Still hanging around mid though. It looks like they want to.
Interesting choices, Abaddon.
Action burned out by that urn from PYW, but that'll be it. They won't actually jump in. Still hanging around mid though. It looks like they want to start applying that pressure on that mid lane.
Yeah, they definitely need to converge somewhere with the Beastmaster. Necros are up. Usually, when that's the case, you just want to get a tower. Whether it's
damage. Gonna jump in with the Primal Spring. Does land from the flying pipe, but now they actually come down. Karka just always in the right position, but is it going to be enough damage? Not quite. Not be able to take him out. BG will punish.
He still had like 300 health left after that finger. Very optimistic. Another rock committed.
Yeah, very nice.
Phoenix his egg though.
Does he have the damage? The egg is going to come out in time with the arena round. And with that, he's just locked in. JT will hold this down. The egg does commit. And with the Sun Ray, they will kill off the Beastmaster, but now the turnaround. Poyo, he does get the Phoenix. Ollie, he's gone. JT, gonna be just fine. A very nice egg, though, I might add, for Ollie.
Very nice egg. He was so close of being out of mana. Like, if that melee necro hits him one more time while he's in the air, he's gone. He's not gonna have enough mana to egg. But, you know, math is hard, but he's very good at it. And he needs to turn it around.
You don't need to tell me math's hard, Black Eye. I'm in Australia. I'm not very good at math. We're not very well known for that, I'll tell you.
You can die from them, is that true?
I mean, I don't know about the drop bears. I've never seen them personally. I'm not sure what they're referring to when they say drop bears, but people tell me they are real. Anyway, it won't matter. For now, a skill comes out on the Abaddon. They catch out the Mars, a nice Aether Remnant into the arrow. And they'll get the kill.
Well done, good
PYW.
smoke, but the TA is still, you know, I have a very strong timing here. Blink they already completed, 1,000 gold off the Desolator. I'm very surprised by this Monkey King just staying neck and neck with this TA. Like, TA has not joined a single fight yet. Monkey King has, and it's still the same network. Like, just a very good job here by Poyo.
I do agree. Poyo having a great game already. Tops the PYW, his third kill of the game already. 50 gold.
50 gold off the Battle Fury. And that's with threats as well, and the Magic Wand. Absolutely. Like, he's just filthy rich. Humongous.
There it is.
Weaver
Pick it
here.
up now.
If he gets Rawed, he's in trouble.
Can they get it? Raw is going to be out. Arrow, of course, to follow up, and it's that easy. If you can get the Raw, it's almost a guaranteed kill onto Fly. Of course, when you look at the Monkey King...
It's such a hard Weaver game.
Yeah. Especially when you've got this Monkey King farming this well. it's going to be concerning already for IG.
Yeah, Monkey King is looking to be unstoppable. Like this TA, as soon as she has Deso, they need to go. They need to make something happen. Like Monkey King is not going to lose this game, mid-late game, at this pace.
PYW.
No quick buy yet on the Monkey King. I'm assuming he's just gonna go into... We have to see if he wants to go for the more greedy approach. Yep, he's going for the super greedy approach with the Axe Step there instead of the BKB. I mean, can you blame him though? Like he's having an absolute free game. So.
I think if you can afford to do it. If you can afford to do it, you just do it. Yeah, that's not the case though. They're always greedier, right? If you can take the greedy route, you just take the greedy route every single time. Emo. Wow. DY. That's a lot of damage. Borrowed time's gonna kick in, but it probably won't help. DY just gets absolutely bursted by Emo. Very, very nice.
Emo read him like a book. Was waiting there with the melt, hits him, and then steals the rune away in front of his face. Probably having a good old laugh there. But you can see the power of Desolated here. And I warn him. It's just too easy.
It's not what you want to see. If you're IG, losing that Weaver again, over and over again. I mean, you can rely on the TA later on, but it's kind of like you said, the Monkey King is going to outscale her. And there's going to be problems as now they go into the arena. He is down. JT saving the dailies, but now the finger is going to be able to burst down Ori on Sapolio. That's a big target. The Monkey King, he'll get the balance strike down, but it's not going to be enough. He's gone. Onto DY. They want the Abaddon. He should be safe by the tier 2, but you got the Void Spirit, you got the Monkey King, and you may have just got the Beastmaster. Old 11, he's going to try and TP away, but JT, of course, he does have the spear up. That'll be another.
And that's a Roshan.
3 down.
Monkey King dead for 25. I think that's all the time they need to take this Roshan. However, Necro freeze can be a bit annoying, but they're just about to expire.
Still, Roshan's going down fast.
Don't think they can defend this one.
Free Rose for IG. I mean, considering the start for Pipeline, the difficulties he's been having this game, that Age is going to feel very nice, just being able to not necessarily have a secondary life on your Weaver. I believe Emo did take it, but just being able to have an advantage for a little bit and maybe just trusting your team to make the space while you can catch up in farm.
So that's a problem though, like TA is a hero that wants to take space, not make space, you know? Weaver's job this game was to be the space maker, but he has been shut down so hard that he's probably the one who will have to take the space, you know? And again, like if you're all in on a TA, like the game is looking pretty decent right now after that good fight at Roshan, but if your game is all in on TA, Monkey King can really, you know, put some salt in your soup there.
Salt in your soup. That's one I've never heard before, Black. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. The Germans have a lot of different ways of saying a lot of different things.
Why salt? Why salt in your soup, of all things?
Because if it's too salty, it's not nice. Like, we don't like salty food too much.
Mid lane, DY again, borrowed time going to be popped by Emo. Meanwhile, top, however, everyone's going to just disengage. But they were trying to make the jump in onto Ori.
Abaddon, one of the tougher supporters, of course, at borrowed time coming out pretty much every time. IG just invading the Vici jungle here.
And they are. They feel very confident with that Aegis on Emo. You know, they can take a big fight. They have pretty much every ulti up, apart from the finger. So now just control.
Dragonlance as well. Absolute monster. Like, if you get caught out for her alone, you're more likely going to die. I think they will need to keep the Roar, probably for the TA this time. And roaring the Weaver won't really solve the problem you have right now.
Cliff going to be forced down. Tier 2 going to be safe for at least now. Vici, they're going to move into the mid lane, maybe hope for a TP back, but IG, they've actually smoked up as 3. They're fine. PYW.
Joanna getting caught, potentially.
Leaps away.
Away.
Oh, 11, that's a big
caught out though.
They found the Beastmaster, they'll blow him up, and now the Wukong is there. Arena down, JT locking them all in. They cannot really fight this. Emo still going to deploy, even without the Wukong's command, they just don't care about it. The Monkey gonna try and man-type, but Emo has his number, gets a double kill onto the rest of Vici Gaming. They love Ori, but no, they lose the Aegis. YW with the arrow, 8th Remnant to lock down the TA, but Emo looks like he's about done. They got what they came for.
Super good teamfight execution by AG. I was a bit worried that they were fighting the Monkey in his own ult, but it didn't even matter. Weaver just ulted out, and TA stood on the outside of it, so they still managed to take the Monkey down inside the Wukong.
Definitely a really nice engagement there again from Karkan. You saw the arena just from JT, making it so they couldn't actually get onto the high ground. Very, very strong stuff. Emo on mid lane. They've gone onto JT. They do find the bars. Karkan unable to help, but they do get PYW as a trade. Still very favorable for
so
VG.
far ahead of everyone now. 3.5k gold ahead of the Monkey King. And this is the kind of TA game that we were hoping to see. Like, he's doing God's work right now. 4-0-3. Almost has his BKB finish on top of Dragonlance Desolator Blinkdagger in just 20 minutes. That is just filthy ridiculous. This is not legal.
It is Emo though, right? Like, this is one of his signature heroes, and it's almost to be expected that he's going to perform. Yeah. Especially on the main stage.
Let me ask you, MLP. What
Yes.
kind of shoes do ninjas wear?
Oh no. What kind of shoes do they wear, Mr. Black?
Sneakers.
Oh, goodness me. Get out. Someone get this man out. He's been drinking or something. That's terrible. That's terrible, Black.
What? That's great. It is great. Absolutely great. Everyone's gonna love it. Don't you worry. And so, a better, you know, just TP out. Cause why not?
Top lane Kaka looking for an initiation.
He had Blink online still.
He does. Old 11 gonna be
Nice double
That's
impale.
a great stun out from Kaka, just locking them both in into the hex. Now the arena's there. JT with the initiation right onto the beast buster. That'll be old 11 gone. Ori, he gets blown up by Emo. What an earth spike from Kaka.
The egg, perhaps a little bit too much, you know, wasn't necessary. He follows up perfectly on the Mars. Lion doesn't die. Just perfect execution by AG. Now 5k ahead. Playing some marvelous Dota here.
DY
Onto the Abba as well.
and they'll just wait it out. Chilled up by JT. Arrow actually connecting. PYW trying to help out. But DY is certainly con. There's not really much damage on Fly right now, but they will eventually get it.
Yeah. And now the Weaver that was so shut down early, suddenly third in the net worth, only 1k behind the Monkey King. Game is looking fantastic for IG and VG. They will start to, you know, they will need to get some pickoffs going, because I don't think in the team fight they're going to win it anymore.
How did they come back so fast? Like, we saw Emo farming really well, and we were still talking about how well the Monkey King was doing. Now it just doesn't seem to matter. That whole ball plan is Ori. Ain't the Remnant not really going to land on JT. Spear away. It's going to be there, but PYW sets up the rules. Arena is definitely up, but he has no help around him. He'll drop the Arena, but it is going to be wasted.
I just waste some time, you know. By the time you're up, you're probably gonna have it up again. And what really turned this game around was that mid-fight where Monkey King died, Void Spirit died, where they tried to jump on top of him. He just didn't have damage to kill him. Then, you know, has been all IG. They got the Roshan off that. They got the mid T2 tower off that. And it's just like a snowball effect. Wow, Butterfly now on TA. He didn't even go BKB. He's going full offense. I'm loving it. However, it is very risky. Like, I can't throw the game quite easily. We have to see how it goes for him, you know?
Like I said to you, Black, if you can go greedy, you go greedy. This is Dota after all. Butterfly.
The thing is, you go greedy to fund your future, you know, but in the future, you're gonna be stable. He's not being very stable right now. And one hit. All the cakes.
See you, DY.
Okay, maybe two. I lied.
Still unstoppable for Emo. TP's down bot by VG, but Spear, JT, is actually caught out of target. PYW should be able to leap out. He's fine.
TA is on the prowl here. If he gets one hit on this Mirana, Never mind. Gave up on the... King. Even he's not going BKB. Why does nobody want to go BKB? What am I seeing?
It's definitely not SCA,
Any
Dota.
BKBs? White Spirit, no BKB. TA, no BKB. Weaver, Lincolnshire, no BKB. Nobody's going BKB.
Who needs
There's
it
an
though,
orchid
Black?
queued up.
BKBs are boring, Black. Come on now. Stop being such an old man.
Winning is fun though.
Hex is out. They've caught the Beastmaster. That should be an easy death as the meter comes out. Flyfly is going to try and get the damage with the Roar. Is there in time? And now Poyo, he's there to
Easy
turn.
finger, you
He'll
say.
get Flyfly play again. Kaka trying to run, gets the Hex out. He's going to be surrounded, or maybe not. The stun is there, but the statues are attacking, and Kaka can't find an exit. Meanwhile, mid lane, Ori. You're right. So all PYW.
Not that easy after all, huh? Yeah, I mean, they have a 5k net worth lead, but that's all on top of the TA, you know? Like, if TA is not part of the fight, you're missing almost like a third of your whole net worth, so you still gotta make sure that you fight around the TA, still your strongest hero.
JT, Arena down. It's just not nuke out anything, and they might just get the monkey. Poyo, he does drop DY. Couldn't get a range for the iconic shield, and now, unfortunately for him, he's going to do with Emo. They're bringing in more help, however. Dissimulate is out. Ori trying to fight onto the Mars. JT very low. He will still get a lot of damage out, and they do kill off PYW. Into Ori, can they burst him in time? No. Very, very close call. They didn't quite have enough
maybe
damage.
He can fight the... Oh, he found him!
He gets him. Great blink in into the Hex and the Earth Spike, and DY has not had a very easy game. He'll die again.
Pretty big blunder coming out here from the Abaddon. He did not shield the Monkey King. He actually shielded himself. A little bit of a misclick coming out there. But potentially, you know, it wouldn't have changed anything, but still. You can see the initiation here. And look, the Abaddon shielded himself prematurely. And as he shielded himself, they went in onto the Monkey King. So no saving for him there.
The whole time I thought he couldn't reach. I thought he initially was out of range. Kaka, top lane, on the Beastmaster again. They've got him, hold 11.
Kaka gets slowed up though.
And Kaka's gone. Fly. They actually chase him down a little bit. Arrow to fly through, but won't land. Emo, he's going to jump in for the meld strikes. And that's so much damage from the TA, but not quite enough. The 8th Remnant. Lock him down for a second. Boyo, he'll
so careful.
fake.
If he ever gets arrowed in a Wukong's command, he doesn't have BKB. Ooh, he's playing so risky, man. He's getting away with it. It's very fun to see, but you know, yeah, my heart is like dropping every time I see him get stunned from anything.
It seems like it upsets you a little bit. Just there it is.
He's going BKB now. Okay,
he's queued it up. There you go.
We go. Good job, Emo. You're saving my heart, saving my career. Thank you.
Emo will be responsible in the end. But on the bright side as well, the thing is, he's going to have a 10-second BKB charge going to this late game. That seems like a massive boost. Mid lane.
Again, finger.
Yep, they've got the Hex. The Marana easily bursted. Kaka, again, proving how great he is on this line, and immediately into the Roshan pit. IG,
Easy.
they see the opening.
Meteor plus Dazzle plus Melt Strike, sitting at minus armor, easy, take it. He did not go for BKB. You baited me again, he went for a Crystallis this time.
I love it. Don't listen to Black Emo, you keep doing you. You're looking fabulous.
He had it queued up, you saw it, right?
He did have it queued up. He baited you a little bit, Black. He baited you.
Man. So he's just going into full death, so, I mean, he can one-hit people, sure, you know, but this is the kind of item build I would do in my pub games.
I assume you win your pops, Black.
I do, yes, but that's
Well.
Also a little different.
DY, we chase down here by Fly. And it's going to be another death that looks like the Avalon. He doesn't really have any help. I guess you could argue he's trying to make space.
Oh, they used Hex already?
He actually gets out.
Blunder by Kaka there, but it's just an Abaddon, you know. You're fine with letting him live. Show some mercy.
Just once.
Oh, is he gonna go in?
He definitely wants to go. PYW just run hard. He'll leap away, Yule's up to avoid the melt strike, but Emo is not giving it. PYW is still out, and now the wall comes in. They've got him under control with the arena. JT again saving the day on the Mars. Emo, he will survive. He'll get the refraction off. He'll even get a kill on 11. They can't kill him. They just can't kill him.
They absolutely cannot. Like, the evasion proving to be too much. Monkey King all physical. So are the Beastmaster summons. Void Spirit right now not really, dealing a whole lot of damage. Oh my god, that damage output. Damn.
Emo.
2 side blades took out half health.
Calm down, sir. Emo TA on the main stage, looking amazing already. Arrow gonna connect. They've got some control now, but do they jump in? Not quite.
Look at his damage output now. Like, if you get away without building BKB, your damage output is gonna be through the roof, and you can see it here. His attacks are kind of triggering, you know.
Ori. Oh, in. Just trying to poke and prod. Arrow again. Oh,
on the Weaver though this time.
They do get the Weaver, but the Sunray is already going. And again, Silence is out, but Emo's still just perfectly fine.
The balls on this player is insane.
Indeed.
Like, I don't know how this guy's walking, man. Like, dragging his balls on the floor like that.
Someone get this guy an underwear sponsorship.
Yeah. This is actually ridiculous. He now finished up the full data list. Because why not? 7k ahead of the Monkey King. Absolute beast. Like, I want to see him one-hit someone right now.
Smoke on smoke. Right in the mid lane. Emo on the front lines. Does have smoke broken.
Double damage as well.
Double damage. Like he needs it. The side blade. Oh, goodness. On 11, he's gone. Oh, now they found the Abaddon. Fingering down Kupka. The side blades, though. My goodness. How do you fight back? How could you possibly fight back against this Black? Jump in!
Another belt bash, instant
2 shots. PYW just can't get close. Emo is just way too far ahead. They jump in again. They've got the Hex, they've got the control, they'll get the Void Spirit.
And I'm Monkey King all by himself. He's like, where did my team go? Team? Hello?
No BKB necessary for Mr. Emo. They'll march right through the mid.
Smoked up 2.
You've got to do something. They'll try. Ori gonna have to step in onto JT. He'll pop his BKB and turn right back around with the Yule Scepter and Arena into the spear. Perfectly timed, but they're just gonna blink out.
Nice disengage. Aegis reclaimed at 40. Can they finally go all in on that TA and kill him? The problem is he's not the only problem anymore. Weaver's now second in net worth. Although his item build is very wonky. Glepnir or Lincoln Sphere Weaver.
Look at these side blades.
I've never seen this before. Yeah, the Daedalus crit on that Necro Creep.
Just kind of ridiculous. Even DY was about to die.
Yeah, no mercy for Emo. Third game. Game 2, he was like, all right, guys, you wanna get a win? Go ahead. Be my guest. Game 3, turning it up to 120%.
Well, see it. Swift blink now up on Emo. That's when you know things have gotten a little bit too far. The Swift blink's up at 32 minutes into the game.
There's still no BKB. He could have invested into a BKB, I'm just saying.
He's 12-0, Black. I don't know if he thinks he needs a BKB anymore. He's 12-0 and 7.
Not. Yeah. I just want to put out there, Swift Blink, the Eagle Song Plus recipe is more expensive than a BKB. I just want to put it out there. Now he has BKB queued up once more.
He's just debating you, Black. Just ignore it. He's not actually going to get...
I wonder if he knows that, my reaction. Let's see it. Like, yeah, I'm just going to debate this caster guy.
These idiot casters think I need a BKB on TA. How dare they insult me like that?
Potentially, there isn't Heaven's Hellburn coming out. If you don't have a BKB and you can't hit, just saying.
Sure.
They're all going Heaven's Hellburn. Oh, dude, that would be so funny. If they actually get all the Heaven's Hellburns up. They're going for 3.
3 Heaven's Halberds and Ethereal Blade on somebody as well. It's,
That would be so
that's-
funny if it actually ends up in a team fight where TA just doesn't hit for 12 seconds.
Lifelike gonna move into the top side. They see the Weaver, but he's not really the biggest of issues, and as you can see, he's
This
got the
item
Blade
build is
Mirror
so
up.
strange. I've never seen this on the Weaver. Orchid, Gladney, Orchid. Lincoln Sphere. What am I seeing?
Clearly,
No
you've never been to the,
BKB TA. Weaver going super ham with item builds. IG's like, yeah, whatever, guys. We got our own thing.
Yeah, why not? Just whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. When you're this far ahead, just take whatever you need and just use it. IG through the mid lane. JT setting up with the arena and the Yule setup. He's got the Beastmaster. Hold 11. Gonna have that stuff purged off. They get straight back in onto the Mars JT. He's gone too far. IG.
He buys
Back
back.
him up. Interesting buyback from JT.
I think they just want to force it down now that Monkey King is on cooldown. Raw also on cooldown. It's a prime opportunity to go. However, if things go wrong and they lose this Mars again, potentially even the TA, this is like a comeback avenue for VG.
Through the triangle, old 11. To find himself a target, but he doesn't even have the roar up. Looks like he's just gonna get some D wards out. Emo. Does he buy the BKB black? Yes, he does. There you go.
does.
Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Minute 35 at 29,000 net worth. He finally buys the BKB, and Weaver also has his queued up. They're suddenly like, hey guys, BKB is a good item. Maybe we should buy it. They're like, oh yeah, let's do it, let's do it.
Pretty next level though, like 10-second charges almost 40 minutes into the game is going to be really hard to deal with for Vici Gaming.
He has to be careful, he pops it before getting Heaven's Halberd a little.
Gotta be careful, those side blades. If they start bouncing, it gets very scary for Vici, but they Moonlight Shadow up. Emo gets rid of the units, now they jump in with it assimilate, trying to burst out Fly. He's still surviving for now. Roar out of the Phoenix, trying to refuse the egg from popping. But they get the arena down, and now the egg right onto the high ground. Perfect positioning. And they get the monkey.
No buyback.
No buyback indeed. Now PYW also caught the Mirana. He'll die. They've left DY to the end. Poor DY.
1300 crit. And another lack of BKB here. If Monkey King had BKB, potentially they could have fought this fight, you know, but he also didn't go for it. I don't know if suddenly BKB is just not an item you buy anymore, but what do I know, man? What do I know? 10k MMR for what?
Nothing. Jump in.
Nothing, exactly.
Eighth of Remnant. They catch out Emo for a little bit, but be anywhere
They
near
can't fight
enough.
without Monkey King. Monkey King is the only damage at this point, and he's dead for 40. He has no buyback. We'll see if they choose the conservative route, you know? Take the tower, get the Rex, and then back, or pressure the tier 4s. Arrow on the Weaver.
They got Firefly, but again, is he really the problem? They get the Hex out on Ori. That's the one they want
Damn
into
it.
the arena, and he's gone without buyback. That has
And
to be it.
GG, there we go. GG!
Easy for Emo TA, it seems. That's one hero we're going to have to look out for throughout this tournament, Black. Very, very strong performance here from IG, and one would argue Emo just put them on his back.